Penguins, those flightless birds with their distinctive tuxedo-like appearance, have fascinated scientists and nature enthusiasts alike for centuries. Although commonly associated with icy Antarctica, penguins inhabit diverse environments, from temperate beaches to tropical islands. This essay delves into the fascinating aspects of penguins, exploring their evolutionary history, unique adaptations, social behaviors, and conservation challenges, while highlighting some intriguing facts that make these birds truly remarkable. Evolution and adaptations. Penguins belong to the order Spheniciformes, a group of flightless birds that evolved approximately 60 million years ago. The transition from flying to swimming represents a significant evolutionary shift. Early penguins were capable of flight, but as they adapted to life in the water, their wings evolved into flippers. This transformation allowed them to become proficient swimmers, an adaptation that has made them some of the fastest underwater birds. The streamlined bodies of penguins are designed for efficient swimming. Their flippers, evolved from wings, act as powerful paddles, enabling them to glide through water with minimal resistance. Penguins can reach speeds of up to 22 miles per hour underwater. Additionally, their bones are denser than those of flying birds, reducing buoyancy and aiding in diving. Penguins also exhibit remarkable adaptations for thermal regulation. In cold environments, such as Antarctica, their tightly packed feathers and a layer of insulating air provide crucial warmth. Penguins have a specialized gland near their eyes, the supraorbital gland, which helps excrete excess salt from their bodies. This adaptation is vital for species that consume high-salt diets, such as those feeding on fish and krill. Reproduction and parental care. Penguin breeding behaviors are as diverse as their habitats. Emperor penguins, the largest of all penguin species, showcase one of the most extraordinary breeding cycles in the animal kingdom. During the Antarctic winter, males incubate eggs on their feet under a brood pouch. This period of incubation lasts about 65 days, making it one of the longest in the avian world. While males incubate the eggs, females return to the sea to feed. After hatching, both parents are involved in caring for the chicks. They take turns foraging for food and keeping the chicks warm. The dedication of emperor penguin parents is remarkable. Males endure extreme cold and starvation while incubating, showcasing their extraordinary endurance. In contrast, species like the little penguin, the smallest of all penguins, have different reproductive strategies. Little penguins breed in large colonies on rocky shores and lay their eggs in burrows or crevices. The chicks are altricial, born blind and helpless, relying entirely on their parents for warmth and nourishment. The African penguin, also known as the jackass penguin due to its donkey-like braying call, has adapted to a different breeding strategy. These penguins nest in burrows or under vegetation to protect their eggs from the intense sun and predators. Their breeding colonies are often located on coastal islands off the coast of South Africa and Namibia. Social behavior and communication. Penguins are highly social birds that often form large colonies, or rookeries, which can consist of thousands of individuals. These colonies provide protection from predators and facilitate social interactions. Within these colonies, penguins use a range of vocalizations and physical displays to communicate. Each penguin species has a distinct set of calls used for various purposes. For example, the Adélie penguin has a repertoire of vocalizations used during courtship, maintaining contact with other members of its colony, and signaling alarm. These vocalizations help penguins identify their mates and coordinate group activities. Physical displays are also crucial for communication. Penguins engage in behaviors such as head bobbing, flipper waving, and synchronized swimming to convey messages and reinforce social bonds. These displays are essential for coordinating activities like foraging, nesting, and defending territory. Penguins also exhibit interesting social behaviors outside of breeding seasons. For instance, emperor penguins participate in communal huddling during harsh winter conditions to conserve heat. This behavior involves forming tight clusters, with individuals on the outer edges periodically rotating to the center to stay warm. Feeding and diet. Penguins are adept hunters with diets that vary depending on their species and environment. Most penguins feed on fish, squid, and krill, but dietary preferences can differ. For example, the emperor penguin primarily consumes fish and squid, while the chinstrap penguin relies heavily on krill. Penguins have evolved several adaptations to enhance their foraging efficiency. Their excellent underwater vision allows them to spot prey from a distance, and their streamlined bodies help them chase and capture fast-moving fish. Some species, such as the king penguin, are known to dive to depths exceeding 300 meters in search of food, demonstrating their remarkable diving abilities. Interestingly, penguins' diets can be influenced by environmental factors. Fluctuations in prey abundance due to climate change or overfishing can impact penguin populations. For example, the availability of krill, a primary food source for species like the chinstrap penguin, can be affected by changes in sea ice extent and ocean temperature. Conservation and threats. Despite their captivating nature, penguins face numerous conservation challenges. Climate change, habitat destruction, and human activities pose significant threats to their populations. The melting of sea ice due to global warming is a particular concern for species like the emperor penguin, which relies on stable ice platforms for breeding. Overfishing is another major issue, as it affects the availability of key prey species for penguins. The African penguin, for example, has experienced a dramatic population decline due to overfishing, habitat destruction, and oil pollution. Oil spills can have devastating effects on penguin health, as contaminated feathers lose their insulating properties, and can lead to death. Conservation efforts are crucial for addressing these threats and ensuring the survival of penguin populations. Organizations such as the Penguin Conservation Network and various national and international initiatives work to monitor penguin populations, mitigate human impact, and promote sustainable practices. Establishing marine protected areas and implementing regulations to limit overfishing are essential steps in safeguarding penguin habitats. Fascinating facts about penguins. Penguins can fly underwater. Although penguins are flightless on land, they are remarkable swimmers. Their flipper-like wings, evolved from their ancestors' flying wings, enable them to glide through the water with incredible speed and agility. Penguins are among the fastest underwater birds, with species like the gentoo penguin reaching speeds of up to 22 miles per hour. Penguins have a unique way of staying warm. In extremely cold conditions, penguins huddle together in large groups to conserve heat. This behavior, known as huddling, involves penguins forming tight clusters, with individuals on the outside periodically rotating to the center to stay warm. This communal warmth helps penguins survive the harsh temperatures of their icy habitats. Penguins have the longest migration. The emperor penguin undertakes one of the most remarkable migrations in the bird world. Males incubate their eggs through the Antarctic winter, enduring extreme cold and starvation for up to 65 days. This incredible endurance and dedication are essential for the survival of the species. Penguins can sing to find their mates. During the breeding season, penguins use vocalizations to recognize and attract mates. Each species has its distinct calls, and individual penguins can identify their mates among thousands of other birds using these unique vocalizations. This ability to sing helps ensure successful pair bonding and breeding. Penguin feathers are remarkably adapted. Penguin feathers are not only waterproof, but also have an insulating layer of air trapped between them. This adaptation helps keep penguins warm in frigid waters and ensures they remain buoyant while swimming. The structure of their feathers is finely tuned to their aquatic lifestyle, providing both insulation and buoyancy. Conclusion. Penguins are a testament to the wonders of evolutionary adaptation and the diversity of life on Earth. Their unique features, From their impressive swimming abilities to their complex social interactions and fascinating breeding behaviors, make them some of the most intriguing and endearing birds. Understanding and appreciating these remarkable creatures is essential for supporting conservation efforts and ensuring their continued survival. By celebrating the diverse and enchanting world of penguins, we can contribute to their preservation and marvel at the extraordinary adaptations that make them truly exceptional.